Someone asked if I would read what I just posted. Mercy denied to Roswell Gilbert. Abstract. A national debate over mercy killing took place in America in the summer of 1985. The catalyst was the 25-year prison sentence received by a 76-year-old man, Roswell Gilbert, for shooting his terminally ill wife. He can never be paroled. Florida's governor wanted to grant the man a conditional clemency, and when his cabinet vetoed this on the grounds that it would be a license to kill the burdensome, sick, and elderly, politicians, aesthetics, lawyers, and the media became engaged in a fierce controversy. Understanding mercy killing is difficult. It flies in the face of law and order, sanctity of life, and always earns that most barbed of comments. It is done to benefit the life taker, to make his or her life happier at the expense of another. Trying to comprehend mercy killing does not mean I approve of it. Surely there is a better way to end suffering. Ever since I evoked a whirlwind of praise and criticism in 1978 for admitting that I helped my first wife commit suicide at the end of a long fight with terminal cancer, I have been studying similar cases, leading to 2 books. My action was not a mercy killing, as was Roswell Gilbert's in Fort Lauderdale, Florida on March 4th, 1985. His action classically fell into that definition by being the unrequested taking of another person's life in order to save that person suffering. It is a desperate act of love by a person exhausted and unnerved. Homicide laws and consequent severe punishment. Homicide laws and consequent severe punishment become for him irrelevant. My action, a crime for which I could have been received 14 years imprisonment, was morally and legally an assisted suicide. Had I been taken to court, which I was not, that would have been the indictment. My crime differed from Mr. Gilbert's morally, in that Jean, my wife, wanted to end her life. It was her idea. She laid the plan and chose the time. I was an accessory. She lifted the cup of poison which I had provided out of her own free choice. But a mercy killer does not have the benefit of mutual forethought and choice. He or she is trapped by different circumstances into believing that he must act alone. A mercy killer takes the life of a loved one who is incompetent, unable to think or act for himself or herself. Mr. Gilbert had spoken of wishing to die, but was too ill to make a rational decision about this or anything else. Prosecution is inevitable, and it is often endured by the offender in an attempt to resolve feelings of guilt and remorse. Peering under the layers of devotion and emotion in the Roswell Gilbert case is like reading a novel by Dostoevsky or Franz Kafka. And because it is true, it has greater effect on our psyche. Here was a couple, Emily and Roswell, married back in 1936, now in the autumn years of their lives, taking off for Spain to live the good life which they had had so richly earned. After 4 or 5 years, Roswell noticed his wife becoming forgetful. She often repeated herself seconds after making a statement. There were other moments of strange confusion. In addition, Emily suffered considerable back pain. Eventually, osteoporosis was diagnosed. A decrease in the bone mass, causing bones to snap easily, provoking excruciating pain. Between 1978 and her death this year, Emily's spine shortened by 2¼ inches due to fractures. Many other bones broke over the years. Pain-killing drugs helped but also produced side effects, particularly severe constipation. The Gilberts abandoned life in Spain, opting for better medical care in America. They bought a condominium in Fort Lauderdale in 1978. Alzheimer's disease, a progressive neurological disorder, was also diagnosed, which caused the personality change and forgetfulness. With Alzheimer's, death comes, but usually after 5, 10, or 15 years, from general weakness of the body, making it susceptible to infection. Those are the pages we posted. Yeah, we're going to do a full read that was requested, so we can start a full read for this one as well. Other books by this author, Derek Humphrey. General, Because They're Black, Passports and Politics, Police Power and Black People, The Cricket Conspiracy, False Messiah, then Euthanasia, Jean's Way, Let Me Die Before I Wake, The Right to Die, Understanding Euthanasia, and A Final Exit. This one is called Dying with Dignity. We just read pages 117, 118, right around there. Yeah, we can do this as a full read. The option of self-deliverance for the terminally ill person is the ultimate civil liberty. Derek Humphrey, I believe, is the author of this book. That was a quote. He put one of his own quotes in the front of the book. The option of self-deliverance for the terminally ill person is the ultimate civil liberty. That's a very interesting book. His other books are quite enthralling as well. You might also like those. Welcome. Thank you. Yes. Having some water. Cheers. We're making our mock fried rice. It's mock rice because we make it with quinoa. It's really good. You know, it's going to be pretty ghetto style. We're lacking with the, what do you call it? We have no chestnuts or water chestnuts. So, yeah, chestnuts and water chestnuts are two important ingredients in the mock fried rice, but we don't have that, so we're going to improvise. We got onions and peanuts. It's totally fine. Oh yeah, putting a little bit of molasses, some of the coconut aminos, really good. Yeah, we like to bounce back and forth with that. Sometimes we'll use a nice Worcestershire sauce, which also gives it a good flavor. It's so fun to play with the flavors. Yeah, that's good to put in there too. Yummy. Alright. Thank you. You're welcome. Thank you so much.